What's up, everybody? How's it going? So I got a massive fucking thunderstorm going on outside. I've decided to show my Black Sabbath collection. Black Sabbath is one of my favorite bands. I just finished off some beer, and now I'm raiding my wife's little fucking Jose Cuervo margarita shit. Actually, I'm gonna turn this off. Then you can hear the shit in the fucking background. Hear the shit in the fucking background, motherfucker. So, yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys. All know this shit. What my Black Sabbath collection is. I don't have all the CDs. I don't have all the vinyl records, and I'm missing 2 albums. But I can't technically do a album ranking, but. Man, back in the day when I listened to this for the first time, it was a couple of friends of mine out in the garage. They had, we raided his parents' record collection, just so happened to have this. And that was my introduction to Black Sabbath, true Black Sabbath. The very first Black Sabbath I heard was actually, oh, what the fuck? It wasn't that one. It was this one. This is the first time I ever heard any Black Sabbath songs that I could really remember. I got this, and then it was all over. And my friend pulled out his dad's record collection. He had a copy of a Black Sabbath, and that's the first time I ever fucking heard it. Can you hear that background noise? The fucking thunder, perfect. But this album for the longest time was my favorite Black Sabbath album. It's right now. Fucking been listening to the shit out of it. I got the CD version for a reason. I think it was because of something. I just don't remember why. Oh yeah, this one has Evil Woman and this one doesn't. But this is shit. Fucking badass. Favorite tracks on this is Black Sabbath, The Wizard, every fucking song. Hope this is a decent video. Of course, War Pigs. Or Paranoid. Paranoid was another album that I played constantly, and I used to be in a band that covered, I think everybody's covered War Pigs, but My favorite song on this is Hand of Doom, and then when Slayer covered it, I was like, fuck yeah. Slayer did a really good version of it. And Slayer kind of went to this, I mean, the South of Heaven album kind of has this Black Sabbath paranoid kind of sound, just to me, in my opinion. I always did. That's why I like that album so much. These are these reissues that just phenomenal reissues. Look good, these gatefolds. Other favorite track on this is Fairy Wears Boots. I absolutely love that, just that guitar and those drums with it. It's just a lot of energy in it. And Electric Funeral, of course. I remember that's one of the first Black Sabbath songs I ever learned how to play on guitar was Electric Funeral. But Paranoid. I'm a big Doom fan. I released 2 tracks recently, Doomy, and this is the album that caused it, especially during that slower part with the organs that come in on Children of the Grave. I first heard that and I just wanted to hear a freaking song that was totally nothing but Doom, and this album, I guess, is a Doom album. In my opinion. Some of it's not, but Children of the Grave was the song that got me. I love Lord of the World, and I think Biohazard covered that song, and they did a fucking excellent job. Here, Into the Void, I think Exhorter did the cover of that. It was fucking phenomenal. I know I'm mentioning these bands, but I always like those tribute albums. Black Sabbath, I should have probably included that with this. I got a number of them, like NIB. The second one, and there's a couple others I got that has like Still Prophet and fucking escapes me. Goddamn. I'll think of it in a minute. But this album right here is what really I did release, like instrumental, just guitar. I love that what Tony Iommi did those like Orchid, and there was another one that was really fucking cool. Embryo. Yeah, I fucking like it. Embryo. Love the track Solitude. This is just a freaking 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Everybody knows this. What is my favorite Black Sabbath album, Ozzy era, would be Volume 4. I mean, I know I probably said that about the other one, but fuck, I don't know which one's my favorite. But I think this one is predominantly my favorite, especially when there's snow on the ground. And I think it's due to the song Snowblind, but this album always had that really cold feeling, and I just absolutely love that old style. And I love this background. This is perfect. That thunder, fuck, perfect. That was another thing about Black Sabbath. It always took you to, well, it took me to like a cold, damp, dark forest with thunder and just a light rain. Just, you know, those are the perfect storms, I guess. It's just a light rain with the thunder in the background. Could go to sleep to that all day. But man, Wheels of Confusion, I love that. But my favorite tracks on this are probably Snowblind, Cornucopia, which Overkill did a really, really, really badass cover of that track. They also did a badass cover on the same as Coverkill. I wish I fucking had that. Changes and the bass lines actually playing the piano part, and that really inspired me to do some stuff. I have a Beethoven Moonlight Sonata where I play it on bass and tap the strings. It's on my channel somewhere. But this fucking album, goddamn, it's fucking badass. And the reissues, I was so stoked because I never had them really on record on wax. And when we reissued these, I got all the important ones. I wasn't really that into Technical Ecstasy and Never Say Die, but I did like some songs like man, You Can't Change Me on Technical Ecstasy, and I think Junior's Eyes or The Hard Road on Never Say Die. You know, now I'm starting to really want to get those albums and listen to them because there are some good tracks on that. But nothing beats Volume 4 and the first first shitload of them. Another fucking goddamn. I only have this on wax, and I did have it on CD, but I gave it to a friend. So once I got this, I just gave it away. But Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. I mean, that riff. I mean, it's in that Anthrax video I made before this, where they covered it, and I just fucking love that song. But my favorite tracks on this would probably be Spiral Architect and National Acrobat. I love how Metallica, man, trying to slide out. I like how Metallica kind of mixed Sabracadabra and ended it with a National Acrobat. I thought that was awesome. I always liked Who Are You, that synth piece. I think that's fucking killer. And goddamn, every fucking song on this motherfucker badass. Killing Yourself to Live. I used to play that a lot for my ex-wife because I was going to work all the time. I felt like I was killing myself to live. And it really wasn't. I was a fucking punk kid and didn't know any better. Inner Slave is really cool on these reissues. I really dig this. I like how this looks in it. Fucking looks sick as fuck. That back cover. I remember when I first saw this and it had 666 in it. And this happens to be June 6th, 2026. But yeah, fucking volume 4, fucking badass. Man, another one. Man, for the longest time, when this, I really got into Sabotage for a long time. This is another fucking fantastic album. I don't think there's a bad song on this. Of course, this has that riff that everybody freaking walked around listening to back in the day. That da-da-da-da-da-da-da on Symptoms of the Universe, which is on that Speak of the Devil. And that's the first time I heard it, and I was like, what album is that on? Goddamn, I gotta get that motherfucker, and I did. And I played this motherfucker all the goddamn time. But favorite tracks on this, you know, technically, I like Hold the Sky, but I think when Pantera covered it, it kind of destroyed it for me. Just personally, I'm a big Pantera fan, but they shouldn't have fucking covered that song, in my opinion. I like Megalomania. That's probably one of my favorite Black Sabbath songs, and this is just a phenomenal album. I used to listen to this one a lot when I was a custodian at the R8 school district. I'd be the only one in that school, and you get a little boombox in the hallway and play this thing, and oh my God, the sound waves bouncing through the hallways there fucking sounded good. The reissue record looks pretty fucking cool. It's really close to the original because I used to have this on vinyl, the original press, and they pretty much stuck to it. Kind of like how they did the Iron Maiden covers. They did the same thing, but I always dug that album cover, and I love how that just looks. I don't have Sold Your Souls for rock and roll or whatever, and I wish I did. But that was another one that I thought was probably the greatest, I don't know, put together fucking shit ever. And then, you know, of course, Technical Access, I don't have, and Never Say Die came after that. And then this one came out, Heaven and Hell. My wife found me this, and my cassette got eaten by the cassette player, so I couldn't play it anymore. And I was talking about how I wanted this fucking album back, and she found this copy of it, and it's a reissue, and it's pretty freaking sick. I love how that folds out, and it has bonus tracks on the second disc. Has bonus tracks. It's pretty much, I don't know, some live stuff, I guess. And but my favorite tracks on this is probably Die Young, which is one of my theme songs. Cause my last name is Young. Kind of silly, but that's one of them. I really like Children of the Sea. Dio's vocals on this are freaking just perfect. Neon Nights, I like how that Dragons and Kings, I love how that sounds. Sounds so fucking medieval. Lady Evil. And then for a long time, I really didn't like, I burned myself out. I'll take that back. I made a video where I didn't like Heaven and Hell, but I have to take that back. What it was I just fucking burned out on it. I played that song so much I didn't want to hear it again. But now I fucking love it and I want to hear it again. I like Lonely Is the World as well. And yeah. Looks like I'm missing something out of, oh, there it is. The Mob Rules, of course. I love the Geezer's bass solo. And, fucking, goddamn, what's up? Slipping Away. I like Country Girl, too. I love that riff. But I think my favorite tracks on this is Sign of the Southern Cross. Would definitely be one. Falling Off the Edge of the World. Slipping Away. The Mob Rules. I remember the first time I heard the Mob Rules was actually on the Heavy Metal soundtrack. I believe it's the opening track, if I remember right. I don't know if I've ever talked about this album, but I thought this was just a little bit better than Heaven and Hell for a long time when I was a kid. This is the one I went to the most because I just loved how it sounded, and it had the bass solo on it. And I think that's a lot of it. I fucking love that bass solo. Just recently acquired this, Live Evil. I don't have too many live albums. I'm not a big fan of live music. Well, I like to be there, but I don't want to listen to it on my stereo. There's a couple great live albums. This is one of them. Unleashing the East by Judas Priest, probably my second favorite. Live After Death by Iron Maiden is another one that's just freaking phenomenal. And but this one, I really like this. I don't really care for Dio singing Ozzy tunes. It just seems wrong because it's a different. This Black Sabbath is just a different. This is a double disc. It's just a different version of Black Sabbath, and I know you're gonna have to play the classics, and when you're live. I like how this has the stuff. I fucked up one day, and I seen this on the OG on vinyl, and I passed it up because it had a little booger on the corner there. You know what? And you know what now? I probably could live with it. I don't know why I just didn't pick it up. Now I have never seen it again, but I swear to God, if I ever see it, I will pick it up. And then the next one would be Black Sabbath, Born Again. Obviously, this is probably, I love this album. Everybody calls this Purple Sabbath, I think, back in the day, because of Gillan, but this album, man, it is a dark motherfucker, especially like Disturbing the Priest, and then Zero to Hero, which not Ozzy, but Cannibal Corpse covered. And but I like, of course, this version. This is the 1991 reissue, Born Again, and I think it's sick. I love the CD, and of course that vinyl is the OG, but this is cool. Like these little liner notes and kind of more pictures you don't really get with the vinyl, and just really cool freaking photographs of the band, and cool ass liners. That squish right there is a fucking air freshener. If you heard that in the background. And then all the lyrics, which is weird. It shows up yellow on here, but it's actually beige. I gotta do that again. It's fucked up. What the fuck? It's a trip. It's actually beige, really. That's a bright yellow. Love that. This is just, man, I think I might listen to this one tonight. I haven't listened to it in a little bit. I will listen to of course, the vinyl edition. I found this probably about 3 years ago. Always had just the CD, but when I saw the OG in the record store, I got that motherfucker. And this sounds so freaking fantastic. I probably showed this on this album, this channel several times. The only thing is, it has that booger, but I don't give a fuck. The vinyl, I know why people want the OG press. Look at that. No scratches whatsoever. Nothing really. I don't think there's anything in there, but any specialties in it. But fantastic one. And I made a playlist a long time ago that had Born Again. I freaking love that tune. Damn, that sounds good during a thunderstorm as well. I'm definitely listening to this. Disturbing the Priest and Zero to Hero, I've already said. And there was another one, Digital Bitch. Trashed. I like the instrumentals. Stonehenge and The Dark. Freaking, I love this album. And what we got? I got some cassettes here. Let's go. Let's put this right here. Don't have too much left. Of course, I got the OG Heaven and not Heaven and Hell, Headless Cross. And this is definitely my favorite Tony Martin era Black Sabbath. I love the Tony Martin stuff. I always have, and I got quite a bit of it. But this is that IRS, whatever, press, that's OG. And it's a really fantastic copy of it. The Call of the Wild is my favorite song. Or no, wait, no. Yeah, Call of the Wild is not my favorite song, but I love that song. When Death Calls, I love that song. Devil and Darter, I remember when I first heard that. And then I heard Ozzy with Devil's Daughter on No Rest for the Wicked. It's like, what the fuck are they trying to steal? This came out before that, but what the fuck? It kind of was cool, but at the same, like, what the hell am I doing? This is just freaking fantastic. Of course, man, I don't know if I have this in order. It doesn't matter. I'm not telling years because there's no point in telling you the fucking years. Everybody knows this shit. Eternal Idol has one of my favorite doom metal tracks of all time. I have 2 copies of it. This is my original Eternal Idol, and then of course I got the first press. Favorite tracks on this is fucking goddamn Eternal Idol title track. I just absolutely adore that freaking track. But I like Ancient Warrior. I think that's a great one. Glory Ride, Nightmare, Scarlet Pimpernel. This is just freaking solid album. Inner sleeve, and vinyl looks a little bit like this, just in really good condition, of course. Oh man, I need to like make a playlist. I want to hear Born Again. I want to hear that played with the Eternal Idol. Son of a bitch. There we go. That would be a cool playlist. Add that one and a couple other tracks. But I'm going to listen to this one now. I'll show you a cassette in a second. I should have took this fucking out. That's why I wasn't wanting to. Fuck it. I'll just put it right here. Cassette. I've had this so long. Actually, sometimes I like listening to this before the vinyl edition. I've never had this on CD. I just had this and that. I've just only had these 2 copies. And fucking love it. Seems like I'm missing one. Oh yeah, I am. And then this one. Now I seen this on Wax not too long ago. The Glenn Hughes album with Tony Iommi. This is more of a like solo album, I guess. The Black Sabbath moniker. You know, I really dig this one. It's not the one I go to the most. You know, I think this would be with Never Say Die and Technical Ecstasy with me, but it's still a pretty good album. I really dig that one too. I did show this not too long ago in my 1990 video. But I remember the first edition I had of this was on cassette. It got destroyed in the tornado. And then when they reissued this, I had to get it. But TYR is just freaking phenomenal. I like Odin's Court, Valhalla, Heaven and Black. Favorite tracks is the Sabbath Stones. And, oh man. This one, I remember I would listen to this with Twilight of the Gods by, is it Twilight? Bathory. I don't know why these albums, probably because it has that Nordic folklore in it, but that I really dig it. I think those albums go well together, and this is just freaking phenomenal. I don't know if it's called Tyr or Ty. I know those are runes, so I'm not sure how those are pronounced, but this is just freaking perfect. Where are we? I'm just going to show you some, well, the album that came out after that was Dehumanizer, which was released the year I was in high school, my graduation year. This is the cassette I bought. I bought the CD a little bit later. But I did see this on Wax not too long ago, but they wanted an arm and leg for it. And I like my arm and I like my leg, so I didn't buy it. I guess I had 2 copies was just enough for me, but this album right here, when it came out, I remember I listened to this, a Law's Rocket album. I remember I bought a Laws Rocket album. I can't remember the name of it. I don't have any Laws Rocket anymore, but I bought that and this at the same time. It's whatever one released close to around this time, I guess. But favorite tracks, I like the Doomy tracks on this one. I always have. I think the Doomy tracks are freaking awesome. But I is one of them. There was one called, fuck, I can't see it, guys. I can't remember the name of the song. But anyway, needless to say, this is a badass motherfucker. And I don't know what came out for. I don't know if it was Forbidden that came out or Cross Purposes. I do not have a lot. I'm missing a lot of Black Sabbath in my collection. I am missing 13. I just realized. But no, honest with you, be honest with you, I didn't realize how much I actually liked this album. I had this on cassette, and then I didn't have it anymore. And I seen this digipack, the reissue, and I need to go back and listen to the original mix. I don't remember it. But I think this sounds freaking phenomenal, especially on my stereo. This sounds so freaking good. And I've been listening to this one a lot. I love Illusion of Power with Ice-T. I don't really care for Get a Grip. I mean, I like it, but it's not my favorite. I mean, I kind of skip that one every once in a while. But Kiss of Death and all that. But this has Loser Gets It All. This is a bonus track. And I dig that artwork. And I'm hoping one day that I'll find this on wax or the original so I can hear what the original sound like. Because this remix is phenomenal. It sounds damn good. And when I got it, I was like, man, that freaking thing sounds better than I thought it did. And then last one I got is Cross Purposes. And I love this album. I got this one, and it's a little bit banged up, but I don't give a fuck. My favorite tracks on this is, shoot. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle is pretty good, but Cardinal Sin is killer. Evil Eye is fucking killer. Crown of Thorns. Man, every song on this motherfucker is awesome. I can't remember when this was released. I don't know if I had these in backwards, but damn, if I had this. Wait a minute. That looked fucking sick together. And I did see another version of this. I'm not sure what it was. I didn't pick it up because I didn't have the money for it. But maybe it was a live version. Maybe it's live this. Did they ever? I think they did release this live or something. But I don't know. But that's my Black Sabbath collection. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was kind of, I didn't want to talk years and all that. Most of us know what freaking year most of these came out. That's the way I see it. But I think I'm going to sit in here tonight. I'm going to upload this video. And I'm hoping that everybody enjoys this. I'm trying to just do something a little bit different and maybe start going through my collection, show what I have. I don't think I've ever really talked about Black Sabbath too much on this channel. Obviously, I'm a fan. If I'm putting song that I Am the Wolf, I Am the Black Wolf track I put out. I was listening to, man, I was trying to kind of mix this later era Black Sabbath with maybe the first Black Sabbath. And then, I don't know how it came. I think it came out pretty good. I was really thinking about adding vocals to it, but I haven't decided yet if I'm going to. But I think it needs something. And I was going to change those clean tone guitars for acoustics in that track. Acoustic guitars. Just haven't done it yet. I might release that. I don't know if anybody's even listening to it. It seems like whenever I put anything like a bass solo or anything, that's not what, only people that are interested in that kind of stuff is people that play instruments. The only time you really probably get a lot of people to listen to that stuff is if they really like the band. And I'm nobody. I'm making the band stuff, those songs. I'm just doing that for fun. I don't want to get signed or play live or impress everybody. I just like writing music, and I decided to share a couple tracks. I got a number of freaking songs that I need to play. Damn, that's some fucking thunder. Hope you guys don't mind me putting all these back in the sleeve and kind of bullshit, but anyway, yeah, Black Sabbath is the shit. I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna listen to that Born Again. I think that's, I think Volume 4, Born Again. Those are really good. You know, Volume 4 is really freaking winter album, but it does sound good when a thunderstorm's in the background, especially on that first track, Wheels of Confusion. I love that freaking intro to that. Maybe Masters of Reality. Maybe that should be a thunderstorm fucking song. But anyhow, boy, it's coming down. I don't know if my phone's picking that shit up, but God bless. Earlier, that thunder was a lot louder. And when I was thinking about making this video, I was like, I guarantee it's going to stop thundering as soon as I fucking hit record. And, but there you have it. Man, I didn't realize I have that many fucking Black Sabbath records. I really didn't. I need to really check out. Man, I don't have any of the greatest hits. You know what's weird is I really am not a greatest hits guy. I don't like listening to them for some reason. I hear one song and then I want to hear the regular album that came off of this. You know, where I'm at with it. But anyway, I'm gonna keep doing videos that kind of show these my collection off a little bit, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'm not getting very many views. I really don't care, to be honest with you, but I'm not getting too many views on this stuff, and I don't know if it's because it's boring or nobody really wants to see full collection. They just want to see one album. That's fine, but I know there's some people that do enjoy this, so to those, cheers. To the people that really don't care, cheers anyway. And I think I need to get the air conditioner on. I turned it off so I was hoping it wouldn't mask the rain and all that shit. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Later.